My name is Michelle, and I accepted Christ in July of this year.
My name is Kevin, and I accepted Christ shortly after graduating high school.
My name is Michelle. I accepted Christ May 2018. I was adopted into a family who was Catholic. Being a Catholic, we didn't really spend much time reading the Bible for kids or anything, or actually doing any foundation to understand the Bible as much as like knowing what John 3:16 was and those common verses. The day that I saw some of the people when I volunteered for VBS and other stuff, it actually opened my eyes to see that other people have a better foundation of love of God. It's told me that my life was kind of a mess, especially my family. And Jesus was the ultimate problems I had. It was a problem with me because I couldn't see what he wanted for me. That it ultimately led me to depression, where I actually went to the mental hospital. And that was a hard time for me. It was where I was battling with, do I still love God? Do I still love myself? Do I even know why I'm here? Youth Alive is a Christian club in the Fremont Unified School District. It's a group to help get the gospel into the high schools and help high schoolers know who God is and accept Christ and learn about him. What Christ ultimately has done for me is given me salvation and everlasting life. He ultimately died for us and took the sins that we have and washed it away. And his outlook is for us to make disciples.
My life before accepting Christ, I was a wretched person. My moral compass was completely broken. I stole, I cheated, I just didn't know right from wrong. All these sins, they were normalized to me, and I didn't even realize they were sins. I just kept on doing them. I didn't repent at all. A friend reached out to me. I just thought, why would anyone invite me to church? Something inside me was just compelling to go. So I was surprised that everyone was just welcoming with open arms and just trying to get to know me. The word felt more alive when they were preaching. I came to realize how imperfect I was, how broken and lost I was without Christ. I just came to this epiphany of like how Jesus was willing to take this penalty and die for my sins. That was just something so powerful. And since then I've accepted Christ.
I grew up in the church, but my life was really hard when I was a child. There was a period where I was mad at God, and that's when like my addiction took over and I lived that lifestyle for a long time. I blamed God for all the pain and suffering. Why couldn't I have better parents or better upbringing or like all these things? And I was really lost and I was really confused and I had a lot of pain. Therefore, I used a lot of drugs, to escape. I've struggled for the past, I would say at least 10 years with addiction, and I haven't been able to stay clean. And I was always wondering, why can I stay clean? Why can I do this? And it's because I didn't have a relationship with God. I really didn't know how I was going to change my life, but I know that I needed to change. Things needed to change. It was just hard to be miserable. I truly believe God put people in my life to put me where I am today, to start going back to church, to start putting my belief 100% into God. I want to be baptized to show my faith that I have in the Lord. I once was broken, but now I'm healing.
I was once someone who knew very little of God, but now I'm learning more about God's love and his grace for us.
I once had a broken moral compass, and Jesus has filled in that gap and fixed it, and he is my moral compass now.